I think for me, probably the number one thing I kept asking myself is, what does intersectionality actually look like?
Mm,
Like, what does that look like? I mean, we hear about it a lot. There's a lot of think pieces on it. It becomes really performative on social media, but I actually want to see what it looks like at home. I want to see
yeah.
it look like at schools. So at Define American, right? Like, so we're all about how do we portray immigrants in this country. There are 45 million immigrants in this country, right?
Mm,
11 million of whom are undocumented, people like me. And like, what do we know about American history? And what do we know about how Black people have, what Nicole Hannah Jones have said, like the perfecters of American democracy, right? Like, so then once we know that, then what does that look like in terms of how we
mm,
talk to our multi-generational families about what the Black Lives Matter movement means, right? And then how to get specific around specific histories and what it tells us about now. I remember after this past election, one of the things that really got me, I don't know if you all saw this New York Times headline, that immigrant voters, Asian and Latin immigrant voters, actually voted in a higher percentage for Trump this time around than in 2016. I think we're making some really dangerous assumptions that when we say people of color, we're assuming that all people of color think the same,
yeah.
right? And so one of the things we're doing at Define American is like, how do we represent immigrants in all their diversity, but then at the same time, how do we actually foster these conversations that actually get at tangibly performing what intersectionality is, right?
Mm,
And again, for us, that's why we were so thrilled, when we were asked to like promote this film, because this is the kind of film that every person who's new to who's an immigrant to this country must see. They must
mhm.
grapple with this kind of history.